just like out of nowhere. It wasn't like it was, as I say, planned, it just happened. And it was something that kind of made me feel good about myself. But it made others look at me differently than what it looked, the way they looked at me before. The weight didn't come off slowly, it came off pretty rapidly. It came off in 3 months, 3 to 4 months. My mum was the one who talked to me about it, and she was like, Claire, there's something wrong. And I was like, Mum, no there's not, it's just I'm cutting down what I'm watching, what I'm eating. She's like, no Claire, it's going the way of an eating disorder. And I just was in denial for a long time. And then it did click on that I researched it, and then it did click, that's probably what I did have. That time, yeah, my granddad died, and then through the grieving I didn't really eat much. Where others would usually eat loads, I would have just ate nothing because I was grieving so much, because he was like my second dad. It didn't mean to go like as far as it ever did. When I first found out I had an eating disorder, I think I was about 12 years old. I had a social worker at the time because my mum had died quite young. I felt as if I couldn't control anything else going on in my life. The only thing I could control was food. And I did. At that stage, I was self-harming as well. I was going into school and fainting. I wasn't able to take part in any of the school activities. I used to sell my dinner pass and get the money for cigarettes.
We go into schools and you find a lot of people, you know, call each other names, comment about their shape or their body, and I think that can be very detrimental to people. Also for people not to take too much to heart what they see in magazines and on television, because all these images have been manipulated.
It's just the thoughts that go through your head, like of the perfect image, but then you realise that there is no perfect image, that they're just altered to make themselves look perfect.
Because of my eating disorder, I've now got osteoporosis. My eyesight has deteriorated. I didn't realise that it had actually me under control, and I couldn't stop it. And even when I tried not to be sick, I didn't even have to make myself sick anymore. It was an automatic reaction.
Just sitting in an office saying you know what you're going through and handing somebody a food diary and telling them to analyse their food and watch what they're eating is going to help them, when it's not. Everyone has to get through it in different ways. If it was that easy, then we all would be cured by now, but we're not.
But when you first notice that you need to try and seek out help, it's going to maybe mean going and looking about the help yourself.
We'll probably make a day centre where that each day of the week, if you're like not feeling too good or you're having a down day, that you can go to, and you can have classes like say in eating, or you can have them in, you know, relaxation, just something to take your mind off things. And also as well, get more professionals who know what they're talking about, because I feel that they don't care about the individual's needs, they care more about getting a buzz out of it for themselves and kind of feeling good for themselves. It's a serious matter that people don't take serious. They just think, oh, they're doing it for attention, that's all they want. And when they get it, they're going to stop, and it doesn't. It delves on longer than that.